Hello. Long time no see. I missed you guys so much. I know I said that I was gonna do one of the options you guys gave me to do the Q&A, but my phone ran out of storage and I actually did go eat Dave's Hot. I live farther now. Dave's Hot and Raising Cane's is super far from me, so if I'm gonna drive for something, it's gonna be for the best one, which is Dave's Hot. So yeah, but when I got there, it was late at night and I was trying to record it, but I just feel like it was very boring and very like, it looked like I didn't put enough effort into it, and plus, like I said, my phone ran out of storage and it was just a little like too messy, and I want to give you guys my best. So I just didn't want to upload that, and I'm gonna do it again because last night I couldn't sleep and I found this new cafe, and I moved away from like my hometown, right? And it makes me like upset because so many new places are opening here, and it's just like, damn, like it's not like, oh wait, hold on, the lighting, it's not only like 5 minutes away from me now, it's like a whole almost hour drive. But we're gonna go try it. I was craving like matcha last night and today, and they have like, do they just have like cool drinks? They have like matcha and all that stuff with like the strawberry foam and everything with boba. Like they have a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go because I've never been there before and my boyfriend hasn't been there before either, so we're gonna give it our honest reviews, and hopefully I don't get too shy to record in public and I'll do the Q&A there. If not, we'll just do the Q&A in the car or somewhere else, but I'll see you guys then. So we're here, but I like to look at what I'm gonna get before I enter. I obviously want to get a matcha, but I don't know if I really want that because they have like a taro, they have a matcha frozen one with boba, but they have a strawberry milk drink with crystal boba, and then they have a strawberry matcha latte. I might do that. Look at how good that looks. And I thought that I was in the wrong place, but you know, sometimes when places look kind of like ugly from the outside but look cute from the inside, I feel like this is one of those places. Do you know what you were gonna get?
I don't know. They all seem like a sugar rush to me, but
I don't know. At least I have like, I'll go inside and maybe I'll find something else that I like, but I like to have at least like a backup order just in case, because I don't like to be there and be like I feel like it's annoying and waste of time. So bye. Qué bonito aquí, ¿verdad?
It's not even, I thought they had their own place, but they're sharing a spot with like another Chinese.
Yeah.
We spotted the ghost truck.
Oh yeah, right there.
If you guys drink Ghost, you know that would be cool. They came out with a cereal, and I want to like rob the truck to see if they have cereal.
How special, homie?
He'll get the cereal, eat it like 3 times, and be like, you know what, babe, that's too processed. I don't want it anymore.
Small.
And then it stays in the cabinet for months because that's what he's doing with his other ghost one that
Small
he
is
got.
$7.95.
Your other ghost.
Oh, the protein powder?
So it goes out to $8.50.
Yeah, but that's protein powder. I would eat a cereal.
Oh, it's too close.
No, it's never too close.
This is Danny's. We got a taro. And
You're
then-
holding yours.
And then this is mine. This is what it looks like. I already told you guys that it was a strawberry milk drink. So this has strawberry foam and a little something.
10 out of 10.
Tastes good. Tastes like yogurt. If you're a strawberry person, you're gonna like this. Try it.
Hold on. I have brain freeze.
Okay, now this is the taro. I'm gonna try the taro.
Don't drink it too fast. It's really cold. Oh yeah.
It's not only taro, it's coconut taro. It's really good.
What the hell is that jellies? Gummies.
Yeah, it's good though.
Sorry.
No,
Mine's
it's
better.
good. Mine is good. me save some for the Q&A. So I recorded a little intro and I wasn't even recording. I was just recording on my phone. But I was just saying that my boyfriend did buy me like those little microphones. You guys are gonna see it in the reel that I post of I was making sure I was recording on my phone. On the reels of like I'm a nail tech or my girlfriend's a nail tech. So I did write all the questions on my iPad. I might have deleted like the screenshots of like the actual questions that I took. I mean the screenshots that I took of the questions on my Instagram. But I'll try to look for them and put them on the frame for you guys. So the first question was, what are your likes and dislikes of clients, like your pet peeves or your favorite type of clients? It was kind of a hard question to answer because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or make somebody feel bad for what I'm going to say. But it really upsets me when clients ignore my whole policy. Like, they'll come in and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. But it's literally in the terms and conditions. Like, you have to check off all those boxes before even being able to book. So it's like, I just find it disrespectful that you don't take your time to read what it is that I require and like my policies and stuff. Because one time I had a client and I was like, oh, like I said something. She was like, oh, I didn't even know that. I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's literally there before you book your whole appointment. It's like, I don't know. And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't read none of that stuff. And I'm like, okay. So that's just like the only thing that kind of me cae mal, because I find it disrespectful. I also don't like when people text me and it's not even hi, how much is this, or hi, how are you, I was wondering how much this is. It's just like a screenshot, how much for this. Like, that's just rude. Also, sometimes like when people don't send their deposits, I understand like that we're all like so busy or like we forget, because that's understandable. But sometimes it's like, come on, you know. And sometimes it's my fault because I'm not like on top of it and I'll let it slide or I'll like forget. But I understand that things happen. So that's just like, I mean, it still upsets me, so I don't think it's okay, but it's not like the worst thing ever. Excuse me. But what I do like about clients is like when sometimes they bring me drinks, when they're super nice, when they're talkative, when they keep me updated on like how their nails are doing and everything. Because I like to hear the feedback. I like to see how long like my work lasts and like how it's just going and everything. So that's question number 1. Number 2 is, what's your ideal fun day or day off if you had no limitations? I honestly think I'm such like a simple person, so, and literally anything would make my day and like think it's fun to me. But I just honestly think like just at the beach with a beautiful sunset with like a really good glass of wine and like just like nice jazz in the background or just good music, and that's literally it. Just the beach, a nice sunset, nice weather with a good drink. That's all. Number 3 is tips for staying motivated and consistent. So one thing I learned is that motivation doesn't really take you anywhere, because I've had like, I can be motivated today and then wake up tomorrow and have like no motivation. It's about being like disciplined, more of I will instead of I want to. It's just testing yourself and like showing yourself how bad you really want it. Like, you guys see me posting consistently, but sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes I don't want to, sometimes like I just whatever it, or sometimes I lack. But I had to discipline myself, and what I do to stay consistent is that I plan my week ahead. So let's say like every Monday I try to, at least at the end of the day, like I'll just write down in my notebook like what I have planned for the week, what are my goals, what type of content I want to do for that week. And each day after like a long nail day, or just each day, I'm like editing my videos and putting them onto my drafts and saving them on my drafts so that I can just post them the next day. I also, like, when you guys see me scrolling on my phone, or if you guys ever see me public and I'm just on my phone, it's not me just like scrolling like mindlessly on Instagram. It's because I am looking for content, or like thinking of content, or writing down content and stuff like that. And sometimes at night, like, I just can't sleep, and it's just like mad thoughts like, oh, you can do this, or you can do that, or you can post this, or you can do that, and you can do this. Like, for example, last night I could not sleep because I just had so many like ideas coming into my head that I had to just get up and go on my iPad and write everything down, because if I don't write it down, I'll wake up the next day and I won't remember anything. And then question 4. How long have you been doing nails for? I've been doing nails now for 3 years. Let's see. Question 4. How long have you been doing... Oh, I already said that. Question 5. Why did you start YouTube? I honestly never thought I would start a YouTube channel, but I've noticed like I've always had supportive people around me, and I feel like that has played a big part. Like even back to private story days on Snapchat, like I could ask my private story like the dumbest thing and I'll still have at least 5 people like slide up. And then like I know some of my friends would post things on their private and like it literally it's like crickets, like nobody would even like slide up. So I don't know, it's just, maybe that sounds stupid, but like I've just always had people like interact with any little posts and stuff, and especially since I started doing reels, since I got more comfortable on camera doing that, I'm like maybe I should just start YouTube. And I just gave it a chance because I was like, what can I lose, you know? I don't lose anything. And also maybe if you're a nail tech, you know Slated by Kay, but she actually really motivated me to start my YouTube channel. I love watching her channel. Like I wish one day I could meet her. She is somebody I definitely look up to. And I honestly, I like editing, I like vlogging, I like doing all that stuff. I find it fun, and it's like at least I get to document like everything I do, like my success, my lifestyle, just everything. And then one day I can look back at it, or my videos can even motivate another nail tech or just motivate somebody else to start their own YouTube channel. And yeah. Number 6, what made you want to become a nail tech? So hold on, let me take a sip. So when I was younger, I told my mom I wanted to do nails, but I was too young, and she was like, oh, you're too young, nobody's gonna go to you. And that was true, but it was something that died off pretty quickly. It was like, okay, like whatever. But then when COVID came around, I obviously was bored. Everybody was bored, and I remember that people were like talking about TikTok, downloading TikTok, but I was always like, oh, I'm not gonna download that, like it's just for little kids. I thought it was another Musical.ly. But later on I ended up downloading it, and without me even looking anything up, like everything on my For You page was nails, nail tech nails, this is how do you do this with nails, just everything was nails. And I was like, I have nothing else to do, like why don't I just give it a chance? So I took out my notebook and I wrote down like everything I would need to, you know, start doing nails, like how much things cost, like where was I going to purchase all that stuff from. And once I had a good list, I called my dad and I was like, hey, I want to start doing nails. And he was just asking me like, are you sure that's something you want to do? Because obviously he didn't want to invest in me and then me just like not go through with it or just give up because it's too hard and stuff. And I was like, no, like I'm pretty sure I want to go through with it. And honestly, like I know I'm gonna do it because I have nothing else to do. And I did that around March, I want to say. So what was I saying? Yeah, but I wrote that down in my notebook, I want to say like in April of 2020. And then things took forever to come in, and I always visit my dad in the summertime, so not all my stuff had came in yet, and I was gonna go visit my dad in the summer. So around June, I want to say, I went to go visit him, and still only a few things had came into my house. And I used to have a nail tech in Maryland, and I got my nails done. I was paying like extra close attention to everything she was doing, and I had mentioned to her that I wanted to start doing nails and that I had like products coming in. So she kind of helped me. She kind of like talked me through what she was doing. She let me watch her do my sister's nails, and then after, when we were gonna leave, she gave me like I think like 3 bags of actual like tips, and that helped me. And it just went from there. And then I took my first client in September of 2020. 7 is, what are the pros and cons of becoming an entrepreneur? So let's start with the cons. There's the fear of like not knowing if it's gonna work out or not, and then money obviously is not coming in the beginning. Investing so much time into your business with sometimes no return, and you literally have to do everything by yourself. And to other people that can be like a pro, but at the end of the day it's a kind of a con, because at a regular job you just have to be there and work, and then the manager takes care of the rest, and then the big boss takes care of the big stuff, and you know what I mean, you're just there doing like a small teeny tiny piece of the whole thing. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're literally doing everything. So the pros are that obviously you're your own boss, you make your own schedule, you create connections, you get to meet like beautiful people, create bonds with them, and you're literally in charge of your brand's future. Like all of that is in your hands. Like it's up to you how much your brand is gonna grow, and you make the calls for everything, and there's like absolutely no limits. Like nobody is telling you you can't do that, you can't do this, or like, you know what I mean. Another con is that there's no sick hours. Like if you're sick, then you're sick and you lose money and you get no pay no matter what. So for number 8, how do you stay consistent? Hold on, never mind. How do I stay hold on. Okay, so how do I stay consistent with content? I feel like I already said that. I just, like I said, I edit everything and I put it into my drafts, and then I just start posting like the next day using the drafts that I had saved. So if I have free time or during my gaps or my day off, like I'll still do content. Like for example, yesterday was my day off, but I still recorded a Get Ready With Me day off edition. And then that same day I recorded I'm a nail tech, blah blah blah. Then that same day I recorded my girlfriend's a nail tech, blah blah. So I'm not gonna wear that outfit for another 3 months because I feel like I already posted like so many stuff with that outfit. But for example, like you'll see how obviously I didn't work that day, but I did work on my content no matter what. So that's another thing about being an entrepreneur. Like you literally never have days off, because if you're not doing nails, you're making content. If you're not making content, you're answering DMs. Like, you know what I mean? There's just no days off. But I like it. I like to be busy. Let me see. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm getting lost. Oh, what's the hardest part about starting and creating content? The hardest part is thinking of the content, honestly, like breaking that fear of being in front of the camera and like what others think of you. Honestly, if it wasn't for my boyfriend, I would probably still be shy to be in front of a camera, or like just showing my face in my SBG, you know? Learning how to edit, that took me a while. For a lot of the time in the beginning when I first started to do content, the person that would like edit my videos and help me with that is my boyfriend, and he still does. Like before I post something, I always like screen record and I'm like, babe, like, do you think this is good? And he'll be like, this is a little too long, or like he'll help me make the video like more better with like kind of editing it to the beat of whatever sound I use. So I've definitely learned a lot from my man, because he does research on marketing, like advertising, with all that stuff, and thanks to him I've learned a lot of stuff, and a lot of my reels have gone good and my page has been doing good thanks to him. What else? Learning how TikTok and Instagram works. That was hard, but like I said, he has helped me with that. And then making content not just for fun, but like content that will attract clients, content that can make me a connection with another nail tech or with other entrepreneurs, and finding the right sounds, because like one sound can be trending for 1 week and then not trending at all the next week. You know what I mean? Like the trends are like this, so you have to keep up, and getting the right angles, the right tripod, like all that stuff. I spent money on tripods that I don't even use anymore, or some tripods like it can work for other people, but it just personally doesn't work for me. So all that stuff. Let's see. If you didn't do nails, what career choice would you do? Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that I would not be working a job. Like, that's just, I feel like something that I would not do. I was interested in like becoming a real estate agent, and I did take the course, but after I failed the test like a couple times, I was just like, no. And honestly, like, maybe I'm wrong, but in my head, the way that I think about being a real estate agent now is like, if you're an entrepreneur, you know, there's always that one client that's DMing you saying like, hey, how much for these? And you'll be like 100, and they're like, okay, what if I take off this gem? And then you'll be like 95, and they're like, okay, but what if I keep the gem but make it shorter? And then you give them a price, and they'll be like, okay, well, what if I just do a solid color? They're gonna ask you 1,000 freaking questions, but never in their life book with you. So I feel like that's how it is being a real estate agent. Like, I feel like a lot of times you're gonna be wasting your time, because I don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings, but the most hard people to work with when I do nails are older people. And who are the people buying houses? Older people. And I feel like it's kind of the same, because when you're a real estate agent, you're probably going to get those people that are going to be like, okay, I want a house that has this and this and this. You go show them that house and they're like, I like it, but the bathroom is just too small for me. So you show them another house that has like the right size bathroom that they're looking for, and then they're going to be like, I really want 3 windows in this room and there's only 2 windows in this room. I don't want this one. So you're gonna keep on like wasting your time showing them different houses. I don't know, ever since I thought about it that way, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be one anymore. And I don't know, it just doesn't really get my attention, and I don't want to be doing something that I don't have a passion for, because it's gonna feel like a job and I'm just gonna be miserable. So I'd rather not do that. And if it wasn't a real estate agent, honestly, I would just probably learn my dad's business a lot more so that I can run it in the future. So whatever I would be doing would still have to do with business. Let's see. Are you going to venture into any other career paths like real estate or side businesses? Definitely buying real estate, not being a real estate agent. Other side businesses, I do have a few things in mind that I don't want to say yet, but you guys will know when it comes out that that's what it is. And then the other question is, what keeps you going every day? What keeps me going every day is the bills. What keeps me going every day is literally like that I have no choice but to keep going. Like, if I don't try my best and if I don't do my best, like, I'm just gonna be a bum. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. And let me see if I wrote everything down for this one. Let's see. So yeah, definitely the bills keep me going, because I don't know, I'm really young, and a homeowner and all that stuff, it adds up, because it's like sometimes I feel like a lot of my things go to my bills, and then it's like I wish I can go shopping sprees and like have these vacations and stuff like that, but I can't, because I have the priorities first I need to pay for and stuff like that. Hold on. Also, I know the life that I want to live, and to get to that point, I need to keep going every day. Like, there's no excuses, no days off, no nothing. And I have a boyfriend that motivates me. I have clients that motivate me. I have you guys that support me and motivate me, and just make me feel like all my efforts don't go to waste. So yeah. And then the last question is, what's your all-time favorite meal? I really don't know. If boba counts as that, then definitely boba. But meal-wise, for you guys, I don't know. I am Salvadorian, so like a famous dish that we have are pupusas. So I would definitely say pupusas, because that's something that I would never say no to, and I can go for that like any day, every day. The revueltas are my favorite, or chicharrón con queso. Me antes, I didn't like the loroco, but now I do like loroco con queso. But definitely pupusas, or I don't know. I think I'll just say that. Oh, I like salmon a lot too, but I don't know. It's really hard to pick because I like a lot of stuff. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't bore you guys. And if you guys have any more questions, comment down below what you guys would want me to answer. I would definitely make a part 2 of the Q&A just to answer all the other questions. But again, thank you for watching, and let me know what else you guys like to watch. And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? If you love me, if you like SBG, and if you want to see more, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and comment, and like, and send this to your friend, and send this to whoever else you want to. If you have a friend that wants to become an entrepreneur, and maybe you think that my responses will help them get there, send that to them. Send this to your friends, send this to everybody, send this to everybody in your contact list. But if you are watching this video, don't forget to post it on your story and at me, and then I will shout you guys out.